Morning, everybody. Waiting for notifications to go out. And I'm gonna go from there. Been a busy weekend. I was supposed to be out working today, but it kind of rained down where we was going. I'm waiting on a phone call, see if we're going down there today or not. This morning or what. So we're sitting at the house, drinking a little bit of coffee. Morning, everybody coming in. Hopefully notifications came out. Been a while. Hope everybody can hear me all right. I'm not overpowering or anything on the microphone. Oh, I need to get this trimmed. Getting too long. No, but Wendy, I'm actually local for right now. I usually go out on Sunday evenings, hauling feed, but feed season's kind of slowed down, and I got switched over Saturday or Friday morning, Friday afternoon to my rock trailer, and we were supposed to go down and start on. We've already started on it, but supposed to go down to Seymour, Texas, and kind of work on that windmill project down there on the Montgomery Ranch. And no, not the Wagner Ranch. I'm sorry. We just finished up the Montgomery because it's actually, I've got the map actually. That map right there. That's, oh, well, don't do that. That's on the, that's the Montgomery Ranch down there by Kroll, Texas. That we finished that one last September, and that's about basically when I started on feed. And then this last week, it's just been really slow. Now we're waiting to go do rock another the windmill roads and stuff for the windmills. And this one's supposed to last up to 3 years. They're putting in like 75 to 100 windmill towers. We got to build road, the main roads and the little wings to the windmill tires. Wendy, y'all still up there in Idaho, I believe? That's what I was thinking. Okay, that's what. Do y'all still got the Ford? Oh, what Ford pickup? I still got my blue one. Um, yeah, I'm home every weekend, and then, unless there's something close to the house, I'll be home every night. So I basically been off work since Thursday evening when I got home. Thursday afternoon when I got home. I'm ready to go back to work. April's ready for me to go back. I'm ready to go back. And we talk back and forth. Cool. Y'all have to send me a picture on Facebook or something. But we've actually, I left DSV about a year ago, a little over a year ago, and I was talking. I had Matt Tubbs as my agent, and he left, and soon after that, I left and sold the truck, and then went to work for night for 4 or 5 months or so, and left them and found this one, and so I've been home. This local stuff. June this year will be a year. And like I say, I'm just waiting. We did a little storm chasing last night, real close to the house. Caught a really good video of the wall cloud. We're directly underneath it. I wish my camera wouldn't. I didn't realize it after I posted the video, and it was more focused on my dash than the windshield. But I didn't bring my other phone mount to it, just to the fact that it's just a run of the mill, and we knew it was going to last very long chasing because these storms were moving pretty fast. But I've got to go back and look at the second Facebook video, and I think we've caught the cool. That's good. I got to go back and see if we caught the funnel cloud on video. The funnel, it never touched down, but they did go tornado warned on it while we was trying to get jockey in position. Has it been 3 years since he left DSV? Like I say, I was talking to Matt the other day because I talked to him quite a bit still, because he'll call me on something, and then I'll talk to him on something, and we was talking to Mark. Mark left, got fired. I think got let go up there at Missoula. Janet's not there no more. Becky's not there. What I've understood, they let go a lot of the office people, and Scott Fortnite. I don't know if he's still with DSV or not. I know Jeff Homer. I don't know if you remember him or not. He left, sold his truck. A lot of the good drivers left in the last year or so. I did. Last part of DSV, I did do the van, this dedicated van stuff, which didn't turn out right. Because a lot of promises, but a lot of the money was supposed to be there, was never not. So it was nice to actually swing by the house, there in Cordell, once a week to do a 34 and then take off. But, they promised pretty good money on both ends and just didn't cut out. You go down there and you spend all day in LA to get reloaded, unload and reload, and then you haul butt back. By the time I got back to the house, my 70-hour week was wiped out. You couldn't recap. The way they had it all tightened up and on the schedules. So that 34 at the house, by the time I'd leave, get back to the house, leave up to Chicago, do all their run around in Chicago, and then come back through, my 70 hours was gone. But I actually went to, I guess, the new yard down there in Dallas. That was a big warehouse, like over 100 million square foot warehouse, and they had 3 of them sitting side by side, and DSV was in the process of buying the other 2 warehouses. I know ever since that new guy took over, they spent god awful amount for that new building up there in Missoula, and watch it waste away. But Wendy, I'm glad we did. I did too, because me and April's talking about it, a couple of months ago, that if I decided to go back over the road, she says, "What about DSV?" And I said, "No." The first 2 runs with them was all right, but DSV just went downhill. They do have a decent, I have to say, they do have a very decent lease purchase program, but other than that, it sucks right now. Thought about maybe if something dramatic happens, I'd go back to work for night. I get a go to hell look. But that's something I have to put back in my mind. I said, this right here, it's just like any other job. Depending on another screw up like I did in the last 2 screw ups, it'll put my boss out of bankruptcy. So, and then his dad, his dad's got the bigger trucking company here. His dad's been in business for 40 plus years. Then he has my cousin lives next door. So 1, 2, 3, 4 truck drivers. We've got one guy, I think, coming on. I got him a job here. He won't answer his phone calls because he drives at night. I forgot. So we'll have maybe 5 drivers on his, on my boss's side. My cousin, he's the owner of. He's leased on to my boss. And my boss has 3 right now, company drivers, possibly 4. Then my boss not only hauls feed, he hauls some other stuff like local around here. And we try to tell him, you need to stay home and do stuff. That's why you got us for it. So supposedly the oil field, I've done a couple of oil field locations up around where was it? Calumet, Oklahoma. We just did one not too long ago north of here, about 10 miles north of town. And then we shelled a location a month or so ago up around Canadian, Texas, where that big old fire was. And other than that, I've been pretty steady. Not really busy on feed because we kind of slowed down way much. I'm hoping this week goes very well for the rock stuff. Good thing I know what it pays per ton, so I know what I need to make per day to make a decent paycheck. But I kind of miss the open road. I miss when April goes with me every once in a while. She calls it her mini vacation. And maybe in the future, I'm starting to get my ducks in a row. I may start maybe end of the year start looking for buying a house. That's where we need to figure out okay where we're gonna plant our butts. I ain't moving. Once I buy the house, I ain't moving ever again. I thought about Florida, South Texas. Maybe the Gulf Coast somewhere. April's been working on music for the last 3 weeks now. She's been working on downloading music for the last 3 weeks. She lost something or did updating her music. Trying to see what she's on. She finally made it to A. She went from the Z. She went backwards in the alphabet. So but just figured I'd do a quick live here in the studio. I'm gonna jump off here. I think I've been here long enough. Wendy, Larry, y'all be careful up there in Idaho. Hope y'all have a good spring. Get some warmer weather up there because I've seen some videos lately. But we'll talk to y'all later. Y'all be careful. Y'all be safe. 42.